She opened the drawer. The letter was there. It was yellow, old, and smelled like roses. But there was a problem. The letter was addressed to her, but it was dated 10 years in the future. How is that possible? This is a mystery story created for English listening and shadowing practice. I will speak slowly and clearly. You can pause the video and repeat at your own pace. This is a story about time, secrets, and a truth that no one wanted to tell. If you enjoy learning English with emotional stories like this, subscribe to the channel. Your subscription is very important. It helps me create more stories to help you improve your English naturally. Now, let's begin. Chapter 1. The Perfect Routine. Sarah is a normal person. She lives in a small apartment in New York City. The apartment is on the 3rd floor. It has 1 bedroom, a small kitchen, and a living room. Sarah likes her apartment, but it is very quiet. Too quiet. Every morning, her routine begins exactly the same way. At 6:30 a.m., her alarm clock rings. Beep, beep, beep. Sarah reaches out her hand and stops the alarm. She stays in bed for 2 minutes. She looks at the ceiling. She thinks about her day. Then, she sits up. She puts her feet on the cold floor. She looks for her slippers. She finds them under the bed. She walks to the kitchen. First, she drinks a glass of water. It is important for her health. Then, she opens the cupboard. She takes out the coffee jar. She smells the coffee. It is fresh. She puts water in the coffee machine. She waits. The kitchen smells like breakfast. She takes a white mug. She pours the coffee. She doesn't use sugar. She doesn't use milk. She likes her coffee black and hot. She stands by the window. New York is waking up. She sees a man walking his dog. The dog is small and brown. She sees a woman running. The woman is wearing yellow shoes. Sarah watches the cars. Yellow taxis are everywhere. They are fast. They are loud. Sarah sighs. Another day. She whispers. At 7 a.m., she goes to the bathroom. She turns on the shower. She waits for the water to get warm. She enters the shower. She uses soap. She uses shampoo. She feels the water on her back. It helps her wake up. She stays there for 10 minutes. Then, she takes a blue towel. She dries her body. She dries her hair. She goes back to her bedroom. She opens the closet doors. The doors make a small noise. Creak. She looks at her clothes. She has 5 white shirts. She has 5 black pants. She chooses 1 shirt. She checks the buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything is perfect. She puts on her pants. She looks in the mirror. She brushes her brown hair. She puts on a little bit of perfume. It smells like vanilla. At 7:45 a.m., she prepares her bag. She puts her wallet in the bag. She puts her phone in the bag. She checks the battery. 95%. Good, she thinks. She takes her keys. She walks to the door. She turns off the lights. 1 light in the kitchen, 1 light in the living room. She opens the door. She steps outside. She locks the door. Click, click. She walks down the stairs. 1, 2, 3 floors. She walks to the subway station. The air is cold. It is autumn in New York. She sees leaves on the ground. Red leaves. Orange leaves. She arrives at the station. She uses her card. Swipe. The gate opens. She waits for the train. The train arrives with a big noise. Screech. The doors open. Sarah enters the train. It is very crowded today. A man is reading a newspaper. A girl is playing a game on her phone. An old woman is sleeping. Sarah stands near the door. She holds the silver pole. She looks at the map of the subway. She knows every station. Grand Central Station. The voice says. Sarah gets out. Sarah has a very simple routine. Do you have a morning routine too? Tell me in the comments. What time do you wake up to study English? Now, let's see what happens when Sarah arrives at the office. Chapter 2. The Office and the Storage Room. Sarah walks to a tall building. It is made of glass and steel. This is future tech. She enters the lobby. The floor is made of white marble. It is very shiny. She sees the security guard. His name is Robert. Good morning, Robert, Sarah says. Good morning, Sarah. You are early today. Yes, I have a lot of work. Have a nice day. Thank you, Robert. She goes to the elevator. She presses the button for the 4th floor. The elevator goes up. Ding. The doors open. The office is big and modern. There are many desks. There are many computers. Sarah goes to her desk. She puts her bag in the drawer. She turns on the computer. The screen is bright. She opens her email. She has 30 new messages. Sarah, in my office. Now. It is Mr. Miller. He is the boss. He is a tall man with gray hair. He is always in a hurry. Sarah takes her notebook and a pen. She walks to his office. The door is open. Mr. Miller is talking on the phone. No, I want the results today, not tomorrow. He hangs up the phone. He looks at Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Mr. Miller. How are you? I am busy. Too busy. Did you finish the report? Yes, sir. I sent it to your email 5 minutes ago. Good. Did you call the clients in London? Yes, sir. They are waiting for your call at 3 p.m. Excellent. Now, I have a special task for you. Mr. Miller stands up. He walks to the window. There is a room at the end of the hallway, room 402. Room 402? But, sir, nobody goes there. It is a storage room. Exactly. It is full of old files and trash. I want to clean it. I want to use that space for new servers. Do you want me to clean it today? Yes. Start now. Take the keys from my desk. Sarah takes the keys. They are old and heavy. She leaves Mr. Miller's office. She walks down the hallway. This part of the building is different. The carpet is old. The lights are not very bright. She arrives at the door of room 402. There is a gold sign on the door, 402. She puts the key in the lock. It is difficult to turn. She uses force. Clack. The door opens. The air inside is dry. There's a lot of dust. Sarah coughs. Ahem. Ahem. She looks for the light switch. She finds it. The light is yellow. The room is full of boxes. Big boxes. Small boxes. There are old computers from the 90s. There are old chairs with holes. There are stacks of paper everywhere. Sarah starts to work. She takes a box. She opens it. Inside, there are old tax documents. Boring, she thinks. She takes another box. Inside, there are old magazines. She puts them in a trash bag. She works for 2 hours. She is tired. She is dirty. She has dust on her white shirt. Then, she sees a desk in the corner. It is a beautiful desk. It is made of dark wood. It looks very expensive. Why is this desk here? She asks. She walks to the desk. She touches the surface. It is very smooth. She sees a small drawer. She tries to open it. It is locked. She looks at the keys in her hand. One key is very small. She puts the small key in the drawer. It fits perfectly. She turns the key. Click. The drawer opens. Inside, there is only one thing, an envelope. It is a white envelope, but it looks old. The paper is thick. Sarah takes the envelope. It smells like roses. It is a very strong and beautiful smell. She looks at the front of the envelope. There is a name written in blue ink. To Sarah Jenkins. Sarah freezes. Is this for me? Her heart starts to beat faster. Thump, thump. Thump, thump. She looks around the room. She is alone. She opens the envelope carefully. She takes out a piece of paper. She reads the date at the top. October 14th, 2035. Sarah stops. She looks at the calendar on her phone. Today is October 14th, 2025. This is a mistake, she says. Maybe they wanted to write 2024 or 2015. But 2035 is in the future, 10 years in the future. She starts to read the letter. Can you imagine finding a letter from the future? This is getting mysterious. If you are enjoying the vocabulary so far, please leave a like on the video. It tells YouTube that this story is helpful for English learners. Ready for Chapter 3? Chapter 3, The Impossible Message. Dear Sarah, the letter begins. You are surprised. I know. You are in room 402. You are wearing your white shirt. You have dust on your shoulder. You are wondering if this is a joke. It is not a joke. I am you. I am writing this from 10 years in the future. I found a way to send this message through a machine in this office. Yes, the company you work for, Future Tech. They have a secret. Mr. Miller is not just a businessman. He is part of a group called the Chronos. Sarah stops reading. She is breathing fast. How does the letter know about her shirt? How does it know about the dust on her shoulder? She continues reading. Sarah, you are in danger. In exactly 5 minutes, 2 men will arrive at the office. They are wearing black suits. They are looking for a box. The box contains a blue stone. Mr. Miller thinks the stone is in room 402. But it is not. I hid the stone 10 years ago, which is today for you. I hid it in the one place Mr. Miller never goes. The JFK Airport. You must leave the office now. Don't use the elevator. Use the stairs. Go to the airport. Terminal 4. Locker 102. The code is your birthday. 1014. Take the stone and find Thomas. He is at gate B22. He is wearing a blue hat. Trust him. Your future depends on this. Run, Sarah. Run. Sarah drops the letter. She looks at her watch. 4 minutes have passed since she started reading. She hears a noise in the hallway. Step, step, step. Heavy footsteps. She hears voices. Is this the room? A man asks. Yes. Miller said she is inside. Another man answers. Sarah's heart is jumping. She looks at the door. She looks at the window. The window is small, but she can open it. She takes the letter. She puts it in her bag. She opens the window. The cold wind enters the room. She climbs out. She is on the fire escape. She looks down. It is very high. Don't look down, she says. Just move. She starts to go down the stairs. Clang. 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 The metal stairs are loud. She arrives at the ground floor. She runs to the street. She sees a black car arriving at the front of the building. 2 men get out. They are wearing black suits. They are wearing black sunglasses. They look like robots. They enter the building fast. Sarah doesn't stop. She runs to the corner. She sees a yellow taxi. The taxi is dropping off a passenger. Sarah opens the door before the passenger leaves. I need this taxi. Please. The passenger is surprised, but he gets out. Sarah jumps inside. JFK Airport. Terminal 4. Fast, please. The driver looks at her in the mirror. Are you okay, miss? You look like you saw a ghost. I am in a hurry. Please, just drive. The driver presses the accelerator. The taxi moves into the traffic. Sarah is running for her life. This is a great moment to practice your shadowing. Try to repeat the next sentences with the same emotion. Let's follow her to the airport. Chapter 4. Vocabulary of the airport. The taxi is on the highway. Sarah is looking back. She is looking for the black car. She sees many cars, but no black suits. She tries to relax. She takes a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. What is happening? She whispers. Am I crazy? Is this a dream? She touches the letter in her bag. The paper is real. The smell of roses is real. After 40 minutes, they arrive at the airport. JFK is very busy. There are hundreds of people. There are many signs, departures, arrivals, international flights, domestic flights. Sarah pays the driver. Keep the change, she says. She runs into Terminal 4. The terminal is huge. She looks at the big screens. She sees the flight information. Flight BA202 to London. On time. Flight AF066 to Paris. Delayed. Flight LH401 to Frankfurt. Boarding. Sarah is looking for the lockers. She sees an information desk. There is a young man working there. He is wearing a blue uniform. Excuse me, Sarah says. Yes, how can I help you today? I am looking for the storage lockers. Where are they? The lockers? Go past the check-in counters. Turn left at the bookstore. You will see a sign for left luggage. Thank you very much. Sarah walks fast. She passes the check-in counters. She sees people with big suitcases. People are waiting in line. Wait in line. Sarah remembers this phrase from English class. She turns left at the bookstore. She sees the sign, lockers, storage. She enters a small room. The walls are covered with silver lockers. Each locker has a number. Sarah looks for 102, 100, 101, 102. The locker has a small keypad. It needs a 4-digit code. Sarah remembers the letter. The code is your birthday. Sarah's birthday is October 14th. In America, they write the month first, 10, then the day 14. She types 1014, beep, 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 click. The door of the locker opens. Inside, there is a small metal box. It is the size of a book. Sarah takes the box. It is heavier than she thought. She also finds a small piece of paper. It is another message. Sarah, you have the box. Good. Now, go to gate B22. You need a boarding pass to enter that area. Inside this locker, behind the box, there is a ticket. Use it. Go now. The men in black are at the airport. Sarah looks behind the box. There is a boarding pass. The name on the pass is Sarah Jenkins. The flight is to anywhere. Sarah doesn't understand, but she takes the pass. She runs to the security gate. Airport vocabulary is very useful, right? Are you following the mystery? Who do you think sent the letter? Let's find out at gate B22. Chapter 5. Security in the gate. There is a long line at security. Sarah is nervous. She looks behind her. She sees 2 men in black suits entering the terminal. They are talking into small microphones in their sleeves. They found me, she thinks. She arrives at the security officer. Boarding pass and ID, please, the officer says. Sarah gives her pass and her passport. The officer looks at the pass. He looks at Sarah. He looks at the pass again. This is a strange ticket, miss. I know. It was a gift from my company. The officer shrugs. Okay. Put your bag in the bin. Remove your shoes. Remove your jacket. Sarah puts her bag in the plastic bin. She puts the metal box in the bin. She takes off her shoes. She walks through the metal detector. Beep. Please step back, miss. Do you have any metal in your pockets? Sarah checks her pockets. Oh, my keys. She puts the keys in the bin. She walks through again. Silence. You are clear. Take your things. Sarah takes her bag and the box fast. She puts on her shoes. She doesn't even tie the laces. She runs. Gate B22. Gate B22. The gates are far away. B1, B5, B10. She is breathing hard. She sees a sign, gates B20, B30. She is close. She arrives at gate B22. There are many people sitting on the chairs. Sarah looks for a man with a blue hat. She sees a woman with a baby. She sees an old man sleeping. She sees a teenager listening to music. Then she sees him. In the last row of chairs, a man. He is wearing a dark blue baseball hat. He is reading a book. Sarah walks to him. Her legs are shaking. "Excuse me," she says. The man looks up. He has very green eyes. "Yes, I am looking for Thomas." The man smiles. It is a kind smile. "Hello, Sarah. I was waiting for you." "How do you know my name?" "The same way you knew about the blue hat." "Sit down. We don't have much time." Sarah sits next to him. "Who are you?" "What is in this box?" "My name is Thomas. I work for the resistance. And in that box is the only way to stop Mr. Miller." "What is Mr. Miller doing?" "He found a way to change the past. He is deleting people from history, people who are problems con for his company. If he changes the past, he controls the future. He is creating a world where no one is free. And this stone, how does it stop him?" "It is not a stone, Sarah. It is a core. A power core for a machine that can reset the timeline. But the core only works with your touch. Your DNA is unique. In every timeline, you are the one who protects the truth." Suddenly, the intercom speaks. "Attention, passengers. This is a security announcement. We are looking for a woman, Sarah Jenkins. If you see her, please contact a security officer immediately." Sarah looks at Thomas. They are using the airport speakers. "We have to go," Thomas says. "Follow me. We are not taking a plane." "Then how are we leaving?" "We are taking a shortcut. Thomas is a mysterious character. Do you trust him? Write yes or no in the comments. Now, let's see the secret machine." Chapter 6. The Choice. Thomas takes Sarah to a door that says "Authorized personnel only." He uses a card to open it. They are in a small room with no windows. In the center of the room, there is a large circular machine. It looks like a clock, but with many lights. "This is it," Thomas says. "The chronos reset. What do I do?" "Open the box. Put the stone in the center." Sarah opens the metal box. The blue stone is beautiful. It glows with a soft, pulsing light. It feels warm. She puts the stone in the center of the machine. The machine starts to hum. The lights become brighter. Suddenly, the door breaks open. Bang! Mr. Miller enters the room. He is followed by the men in black suits. "Stop!" Miller shouts. He is holding a gun. "Sarah, don't do it. Thomas is lying to you." Sarah looks at her boss. "You lied to me first, Mr. Miller. You told me I was just an assistant. You told me room 402 was just a storage room." "I was trying to protect you," Miller says. "If you activate that machine, your life as you know it will disappear. You will not have your apartment. You will not have your job. You will be a ghost in time." Thomas looks at Sarah. "He is right, Sarah. If we reset the timeline, the you from this morning will not exist. You will be someone new, but the world will be free. It is your choice." Mr. Miller moves closer. "Give me the stone, Sarah. We can go back to the office. I will give you a promotion. I will give you a raise. You can be rich. Sarah looks at Mr. Miller. Then she looks at the blue stone. She thinks about her quiet apartment. She thinks about the cold coffee. She thinks about the future version of herself who wrote the letter. "Don't wait 10 years to be happy," the letter said. "I am not waiting anymore," Sarah says. She presses her hand against the blue stone. The light explodes. It is a beautiful white light. Mr. Miller screams, "No!" But his voice sounds far away. The room disappears. The airport disappears. Everything disappears into the light. Sarah presses her hand against the blue stone. The light explodes. Everything disappears. Chapter 7. The Moral and the New Beginning. Sarah opens her eyes. She hears birds. She feels the sun on her face. She is lying on the grass. She is in a park. She looks at her clothes. She is wearing a colorful dress. She feels different. She feels light. She looks at her phone. There is no Future Tech app. There are no emails from Mr. Miller. She sees a photo on her phone. It is a photo of her and Thomas. They are laughing in a garden. The date on the phone is October 14th, 2025. She stands up. She sees a coffee shop across the street. She walks inside. The waiter smiles at her. "The usual. Sarah." "Yes, please," she says. She realizes she has a new life, a life she chose. The moral of the story. Sarah's story teaches us a very important lesson. Sometimes we live our lives in a routine. We do the same things every day because we are afraid. We stay in jobs we don't like. We talk to people who don't respect us. We wait for the right time and to be happy. But the truth is, the right time is now. You don't need a letter from the future to change your life. You have the power inside you. Your DNA is the key to your own happiness. Don't be afraid to open room 402. Don't be afraid to take the taxi to a new adventure. Your future self is watching you. Make that person proud. Choose courage over comfort. Choose the unknown over the boring routine. Because you are not just an assistant in your life. You are the author of your own story. Sarah's story teaches us a very important lesson. The right time is now. You have the power inside you. Don't be afraid to open room 402. Your future starts today. Did you enjoy this mystery? What would you do if you found a letter from your future self? Would you change your life today? Comment below. I am the author of my story. I want to read your thoughts. If this story helped you practice your English listening, please give it a like. And if you want more stories like this to improve your fluency, subscribe to the channel. Your support helps me create more content for you. Thank you for watching until the very end. Remember, your future starts today. Keep practicing, keep learning, and I will see you in the next story. Goodbye.